What's up, YouTube? Jersey Jules back. So let me start off by saying today is October 12th, 2017, and almost about 6 or 7 months ago I sat on this very couch and I did my very first video and opened up to a bunch of people that don't know me and some people that do know me, and I discussed my decision making process that led me to the point in my life that I decided to do a vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, otherwise known as bariatric weight loss surgery. And let me just tell you, I don't know what I was even thinking about, why I even had to think about doing it. If you go back and watch my first video, it discusses all of the steps leading up to that in my life, the weight that I was my whole life, the weight that I hit as an adult, and my regular workout routine, and just the failed attempts. So that will set you up for what you're seeing today. Today, about six, I just had my 6-month follow-up visit the other day in the doctor. It was about 6 months and 3 weeks since the surgery, so let's say 7 months. And I personally consider myself at this point a success story, because I'm fine the way I am right now. If I don't lose another pound and don't gain another pound in my life and stay this size, I'll be more than happy. So let me run the numbers by you. 7 months ago, I sat on this couch in a state of near depression and ready to just give up and just become a fat mess the rest of my life. And I was about 298, 293-ish in that ballpark pounds, 38% body fat. I was a 42 BMI. My belly measuring, actually my waist, my pant size was a 47. My belly, just above my belly button measuring, was about a 50 or 51, close to a 52 almost. That's inches around. And today, following the surgery and diet and exercise and just taking care of myself, I can honestly say I've never felt better in my life. In fact, if you told me 5 or 10 years ago I was going to feel this good at 43 years old and I was going to look this good at 43 years old, I would have said absolute bullshit, no fucking way, it's not going to happen. But yeah, it's happening. I could, I don't know, I could do things I couldn't do since I'm in my early 20s. I could run again. I started running again. The exercise is just becoming easier and easier. Life is just becoming easier and easier. Well, first let me get into the numbers. So today, I fluctuate between 224 and 230 pounds, depending on my diet for the week and my exercise regimen and how much water I retain that week. Today, I'm 226 pounds. I'm 21 point something percent body fat. I'm well below a 33 BMI. My waist, depending on the pants that I buy, the cut of the jeans or the pants, the slacks, is a 36. Some of them I have to get a 38 because I kind of maybe need a 37, but I don't know of any places that make in between sizes. But if you look on this table over here, that is all my clothes from my mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s. They're all waist 38, 40, 42. They're all going. The 38's way too big on me. They fall off me, only because the style back then was a little different. So like now you get like the skinny jeans for these millennial fucks. So they wear these skinny jeans. So like if I buy a slim fit jean, I might have to creep up into a 38. Most of the time I'm a 36 if it's a stretchy. You know, it is what it is. My belly, the most amazing fucking part, was a 52 before surgery. It's a 39 today. I have almost no gut. I almost have abs. You could see the 4 abs up top when I flex. You can almost see it. I just need to shed maybe another 10 or 15 pounds of body fat if I could do that. But I'm cool just the way I am, and I'm not really going nuts and eating super strict. I do watch what I eat. I just eat like a normal human being, a normal guy that works out. I take my protein shake usually in the morning, and then maybe I'll have another one on a heavy workout day after the gym. I'll watch my sweets intakes, make sure every meal I have has protein in it, and I'll enjoy the occasional beer once in a while. And I mean, I feel fucking great. Like, I honestly can say this is the greatest decision I've ever made in my life to do this surgery. And if you're on the fence and if you're thinking about doing it, like, seriously, if you've tried every other option, you've tried the gym and the work. I mean, unless you're just a lazy fuck that just hasn't done anything his entire life and just expects to just lose weight by magic, it's probably not for you. It's not gonna fix you if you're just fucked up to begin with. Like, if you have no self-control at all and really no motivation and you can't go to the gym and you don't enjoy that, it's probably not gonna help you in the long run. It'll help you short term to lose some weight, but in the long run, it's probably not going to help you. But if you got a good understanding and base of nutrition, and you're able to follow that following the surgery, and you're able to follow some semblance of a diet and a workout plan, and not go nuts and not overstuff yourself, then it's going to work. And I honestly don't know what you're waiting for to do it. But I'm more than thrilled that I did it. Let me give you a little body shot of how I look today. All right, so we got almost no stomach. It's an amazing thing. It really helps you just get your life back on track, and it helps in other aspects of life too, because I have more energy in work. Switch this camera over here with my pink selfie stick that my daughter made fun of in my Niagara Falls video. I have more energy in work. I'm more focused in work. I don't have that crash anymore, that 3 or 4 o'clock crash. I'm just more focused in life in general. I'm studying for something right now, and I'm more focused with my studies. I just have a more positive outlook on everything. I have more energy throughout the day. I feel better about myself. I feel my confidence coming back, where before I would say I was probably borderline depressed. I would say I was probably facing borderline depression with the way I felt. I didn't want to leave the house much. I didn't want to, get dressed. I always wore sweats and I just looked like shit. Now I love taking care of myself. I love going to the store. I love shopping for clothes now. I love dressing up. I love going places, with my family where I could dress up because I'm comfortable now. I could bend over, and before I couldn't even bend over and tie my shoes and breathe at the same time. It's just amazing how good I feel and how good you're going to feel after doing this and making your progress. You will run into some people that are just complete haters or assholes, you want to say, that are just going to bust your chops, and they're going to say, oh, you took the easy way out, you cheated. Listen, man, I did what I had to do. I did it as a last resort. I did what I had to do to get where I'm at. If you don't like it, I really don't care what you think. I mean, it's that simple. And you'll get the haters that'll make fun of you. Oh, look at this guy. Like the guys in work bust my balls constantly, coming to work dressed up because I never dressed up before. Now they're making fun of me with my clothes, and oh, look at you with your tight pants on, and they're just in general just busting balls, man. Like, they made fun of me when I was fat. They're gonna make fun of me when I'm skinny. It's just, haters are gonna hate, and that's the way it is. And guys are definitely more rough on each other than women, so just be prepared for that. If you're a guy and you're going into getting a surgery, a few people I run into in work specific, and keep in mind I work with a bunch of asshole cops, so we're just assholes in general, and it's almost like a high school locker room. Like, we haze each other constantly. I honestly don't know how we get any work done, but we haze each other constantly, so it's expected. But you can tell the ones that are truly jealous, that'll hate on you a little bit extra. And then I have a few other guys that are just like, you can tell that they're interested. Like, oh, how'd you do it, man? Oh, you look good. Wow, look how skinny you look. How'd you do it? And a few guys in work approach me, and there's a couple of guys that are actually getting a surgery after they see my results. And a bunch of my friends on a couple of my friends in personal life, like that I grew up with, are also getting it. And I don't want to mention any names. She knows who she is. I went to grammar school with her. She had a friend of mine on Facebook had messaged me about the surgery and was asking me because she had put on a lot of weight in her 30s also. She stated that she had some traumatic event in her life happen, and she didn't want to carry on, and you know, she just let herself go and got depressed, and that's similar to what I went through in my life, you know, minus the tragic events. I was just lazy and fat, I think, and fighting genetics. But and she was always a big girl, like not big, but a thicker girl, like built like me, like muscular and athletic her whole life, and she was very attractive, and she just put on a lot of weight throughout the years. And she said that watching my story on Facebook inspired her to do something about it and lead an example for her family and her kids and everything, and go and you know, become healthier. And she just had the surgery about 4 weeks ago, and we spoke on Messenger and on the phone. I was giving her some advice and what to look out for, and she, you know, she was genuinely thankful that, you know, I shared my story, and that's basically makes me feel really good. Hold on, I just gotta get a towel because I'm kind of sweating. I just got back from the gym. Oh, I took a hot shower, so I'm a little perspiring. I might have to take another shower. Jesus, no, but she said me sharing my story was a big help for her going through her surgery. She's seen her sister do it, and she did it, you know, recently, and I guess she's happy. She's still having her buyer's remorse and stuff like that, but you'll get through it. You know, you do get a little bit remorseful at first, like what the fuck did I do to myself? But you get through it, and the end result, you got to look at the end result. You got to look at the 20 extra years of living a good quality life versus the you know, dying young and living a shitty quality of life. You got to look at that downside. So it's plus and minuses, and decide what's best for you. You know, if you feel you want to live a shitty existence, then whatever. If you want to live a little bit better existence, then do what you got to do to get there. But what I'm saying is, it makes me feel good that I shared my story, and a few people I know have since moved forward with doing the surgery. Whether or not my story has inspired them or not, like I know for a fact, she told me basically that my story inspired her to do what she's doing. A few other people, I don't know if my story inspired them or just maybe motivated them or put them in gear, and they were contemplating it before. But you know, I wish all the luck to them in their future endeavors. I will say a big inspiration to me was my cousin Angie down in North Carolina, in Greensboro, North Carolina. A little inspiration watching her go through what she went through, and accidents over the years and injuries and overcoming that, and then going ahead and finally doing the surgery. And we basically shared the same story and same genetics our entire life, basically mirrored each other's existence. And finally she did something about it, and she's living life, and she's feeling great, looking great, and she's one of my inspirations to do this also. I will say that. So yeah, that basically really have not a ton of stuff to talk about aside from that. Just how good I'm feeling at 43 years old. I feel like I said, I feel better than I did in my 20s and my 30s, and hopefully it's only going to get better from here. So just wanted to check in with everybody and let you know that I'm still here. I'm still doing some videos. I'm still going to be motivating you fuckers from time to time. And hopefully for this summer I can get down to where I want to get a little ab six pack for the first time in my life. Even if I only have it for a couple of weeks through the summer, we'll see. I don't know. If I can't, oh well. I'm happy just the way I am. More comfortable. One other thing I wanted to tell you. I don't script these videos, so I kind of just mumble on and ramble on like I do in real life. The one thing I will say is if you're with somebody, or you're living with somebody, or your friends or family, or married to somebody that went through the surgery, be supportive and learn to tolerate the little bit of vainness that's going to come with it. And what I'll say is, you're going to start looking better. You're going to start feeling better, and you're going to start talking a little shit around your spouse, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your loved ones. You're going to start acting a little cocky, a little arrogant. Comes with the territory. Let that person go through this. Let that person live their life. Let that person be them, be themselves. Let them enjoy the newfound maybe attention or fitness or whatever. Or because like I know for years I avoided fucking mirrors, I avoided cameras. I wouldn't take selfies, I wouldn't take pictures. Now, dude, I'm like a fucking 14-year-old schoolgirl with the selfies on Facebook. My friends are making fun of me. My wife's busting my balls. Like everybody's busting my balls. People just fucking deal with it. Like let the person that you're with let me shine. Let them shine. Let them have their moment. You gotta understand. We've been being an obese person. You've been abused and made fun of all your life or most of your life, and you haven't looked good or you haven't felt that attention from other people. You know, and even I notice like in the gym, I see these like younger girls looking at me, eyeing me up, flirting me a little bit here and there. And I notice it, and it fucking feels good. Not that I'm going to do anything, but it feels good to have somebody else checking you out. It feels good to look good. Just let that person go through this. Let them get over this, this vain phase or whatever you want to call it. It'll pass. Like it's just a newfound vainness. Like the other day, I was joking around. I told my wife, I said, "I'm gonna have to start charging you to see me naked," and she almost stabbed me with a kitchen knife. Yeah, but she's kind of sick of my shit. Like, she thinks it's fun. I said, maybe I'll just get a sugar mama at this point. So if anybody out there has any rich older aunts or moms or anything like that, like I say older, like 60, 70 with maybe a heart condition and a ton of money. It has to be a ton of money. Send them my way because Jersey Jules, they're jerseyrat@gmail.com. Send them my way. I'm looking for a nice sugar mama. My wife will approve of that. I could have a sugar mama. I'm authorized for a sugar mama. So that is legitimate. I'm actually trolling for a sugar mama. But no, seriously, let the people in your life be them. Let them shine. Let them come out of their phase and let them be a butterfly, and let them enjoy themselves. That's all I'm saying. But till next time, I'm going to sign off for now. Jersey Jules with my pink selfie stick. I'll talk to you guys in a couple of weeks.